Truman. I know we didn't really have anything too crazy planned for today. In fact, we don't have anything planned for today. And you might say, Truman, Owen, but you guys always have some topic planned, something to talk about that you've been itching to say all week. But listeners, loyal listeners, we have something to admit. All of our teams either suck or just won the Super Bowl and are currently in the middle of the dead part of the offseason.
It's like we could force a subject here. We could force a subject. We could talk about rookies. You talked about it. You're like, let's talk rookie expectations. I was like, man, no.
It's not even, like, we're not even at OTAs yet.
No. And it's like, we could talk. Chiefs also don't even have cap space. They're not trading for D-Hop. I think they're done mostly for the offseason.
Yeah, people keep saying, oh, they need to sign a big wide receiver. That's probably not going to happen.
And listen, come July, we're gonna do the division previews. I went to already message somebody today to try to line one up.
We're gonna do it again.
Oh yeah,
I did like those segments.
We can start them early now, and then we can actually get a wide range instead of like scrambling the week of and trying to be.
Can I just
hey,
have
Evan? Can you come on and read NFC South from your friend at work?
I just have one thing that I want to make sure happens.
Yes,
we have to have Aaron on again, please.
I know. I want to have my only concern is I kind of want to have somebody on for I want to have like Ozzy on for
sure.
AFC West.
Yeah.
Who was Aaron saying he's a fan of now?
He's
changed
just
fandoms,
randomly,
right?
I think he's like pseudo cheering for a team. Here, I'll scrub through the Twitter real quick.
Maybe he's a Lions guy. I think he's a Lions guy. Although we've got so many NFC North fans. Listen, it's gonna be fun.
Just put him in a random division that we don't know anybody. Like because I would like let's have him do the AFC South again. No, wait, we had Tyler for that. Tyler was great, and he nailed it. I'm pretty sure he got their 1-15. We need to go back and look at that, by the way.
I think we did. Houston also went like 2 or 3-15. Remember, they lost the number one pick at the end there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tyler nailed it. Good predictions. But yeah, I think. Well, we had the gigantic discussion in the Twitter group about.
Yeah,
the stadium.
Dude, I tried to think about finding something in the Twitter group today, and I was like, oh, no shot. Okay, so what we're telling you is that we just don't have an episode. We have an episode for you next week. I have a great idea for an episode next week. It's going to be awesome next week. That's going to be full fleshed out. It's going to be very important. It's going to be super cool to talk about. But today we're kind of in a silly, goofy mood. I think we're just kind of
silly, goofy mood.
I told that to Tina the other day. We were at IKEA. I said, I'm in a silly, goofy mood. And I fucking wrecked her bottle in the IKEA cart, and it scratched up her bottle. And she was like, God damn it. And I was like, well, sorry. I was in a silly, goofy mood. So that upsets her now every time I say it. So today, God, I think we're going to talk about a whole wide range of topics that we know a little bit about that I think we have interesting perspectives on. But it's not going to be it's going to be the miscellaneous episode. We're going to talk about a couple things, and there'll be a YouTube thumbnail, and you guys will get there.
Yeah, we're in the thick of the offseason, guys. We're sorry, okay? And we're not huge NBA fans. We follow Washed King, of course.
Yeah. And we're going to talk a little bit about the NBA today, and I think that's going to be our main topic. I think we'll thumbnail something about LeBron, but I'm just, we like to be somewhat honest with you here. So, with that being said, let's roll into today's episode. Again, big shout out to Chandler ! On Spotify for this funky AM draft. Everybody, welcome. No, that's true. Welcome everybody back into another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most true Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb, Owen Dahm. Welcome in, Owen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't. I'm honestly just kind of vibing to the song honestly right now. All right, I'll just turn it down so everybody can welcome in. All right.
It wasn't the Dolphins that Aaron said he's a fan of now, is it?
No, I'm telling you, I think it's the Lions. So okay. let's talk about we're going to talk about a wide range of subjects today. I think let's talk about a couple things that we have coming up right now. Let's talk about future plans for Dahm. That's true. To instill confidence in everybody. Guys, confidence-wise, listen. Coming up, division previews of the summer. Again, we're going to do it again. Another 8-episode season. We're going to have people from other podcasts. Probably people you've never met. People that we haven't met. We're going to reach out. We're going to spread our wings and fly again. Owen's going to stop scrolling Twitter because he's never going to get there.
I can't find it.
You're not going to get there. We're going to have 8 different guests. Again, they're going to come on. We're going to pick every single game in every division. We're going to do it again.
And we're going to do better about tracking our wins and losses so we don't get through halfway through the season and realize that I don't have the right number.
You know what we're going to do this year, Owen?
Huh.
We're going to put it in a fucking Excel sheet.
Wow. That is better.
It's going in an Excel sheet this year.
Put it in a Google Doc.
No. I'm going to put it.
No.
I'm going to put it. I guess I could put it in a Google Doc that way, like. The
I could have
guest could also do theirs, and you could do your. Okay, we can put it in a Google Doc. All right,
nice.
There you go, Owen. All right, so that's coming up. Other future plans. I'm still hoping to get the Dahm That's True Combine done.
Yeah,
I think it's coming.
We'll do it eventually.
I think we're gonna do it in the middle of the summer. Listen, I'm still trying to lose some weight. Owen's still trying to put a couple more pounds on.
Well, and lose some weight.
We got to have 2 offensive linemen, so.
Wait. Yeah, Owen's trying to put on 100 pounds in 2 months.
How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh right now?
Like 170.
Oh, for the first time in a long time, I'm less than 100 pounds heavier than you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Damn.
I was sorry.
That's actually really funny.
That is, yeah. But
to be fair, I'm only like 10 pounds heavier than I was in college.
yeah, no, you really haven't gained weight. I actually have just lost like a fair amount of weight.
Yeah.
Since we've started the other podcast. Hey, listen to Fat Guys in a Dream.
Number 2 podcast in Burkina Faso.
Yes, number 2 nutrition podcast in Burkina Faso.
Do you know where that is?
Yes, West Africa.
Where in West Africa?
Like southern West Africa?
No.
Damn it.
Northern West Africa.
West Africa. All right, well.
So like it borders Benin and Mali and Sierra Leone. And
I know because
Togo.
they're in West Africa that one of their national languages is French.
Yep.
Because my dad was like, "Do you know any of their national languages?" I was like, "French."
Burkina Faso probably has like 4 or 5.
They do. Yes.
Yeah. That's probably like French and then like 4 native dialects.
Yeah.
A lot of those Western African countries, are just like intensely. There just used to be a whole bunch of different tribes,
Yes.
and then the French.
Yes. Okay, so there is. How do we get there? Okay, so listen, division previews are coming. Dahm That's True Combine still probably happening.
Yep.
New set is coming also. We're gonna
Yeah, that's
have a
also
whole
true.
new get up. We're gonna have the probably like a green screen behind us. It'll actually be pretty cool. I'm actually pretty excited for it.
Truman's pretty hype.
It's gonna be pretty hype.
Yeah, it's gonna be just overall quality gonna go up.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have a very real moment because none of my coworkers watch this podcast, or none of my bosses watch this podcast. I'm at a real shit job at work right now. Like I'm on a shit assignment. I'm eating shit sandwiches for lunch.
Oh no.
I have to do like surveying, so I'm out at a crew from I have to be there at 7 a.m. every day, and I work like pounding metal rods into the ground all day with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, to survey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like half my. That's like, and that has just taken like all my creative juices out of me. I don't know.
Probably helping you lose weight too.
You'd think, but no, not really. I've kind of been. I mean, I've been. It's
Maybe you're just putting on muscle and you don't even know it.
I could be putting on muscle. I mean, I am. I am fucking swinging a sledge every day. That's fucking.
Why do they have you doing that?
Because we're a little slow, so I'm helping other groups, and
You're helping on the job site
yeah, and again,
as an engineer.
yeah,
What the fuck?
It's been a joke in the office when I've been talking to people about it because at this point, again, for people who we talk about we're good buds here. Listen, we've been doing this show for over 2 years. You guys know me pretty well by now. I study engineering in college, and I have been working as an engineer for almost 4 years now. And I just passed my big engineering exam, which means I'm basically like next month I'm officially an engineer. Like in the court of law, I would be an engineer. Mm-hmm. A lot of people who are our age, 20, our age, listeners. I see the demographics. Like 20s to like early 20s who call themselves engineers. They're not really engineers. They couldn't call themselves an engineer in the court of law.
We're mid-20s, buddy.
Fuck. Dude. Oh, we are 26. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's kind of hard to swallow because we started this when we were 23. We are not 23 anymore.
Oh my god. Damn, that is hurtful. Why would you? Fuck you, dude. That's really fucking fuck.
Getting scared, Truman.
It's all right. I think the funniest part, and I've been saving this, is that Joe has his girlfriend now, and I think Grubbuds is gonna run long enough that Joe is gonna be. I mean, let's say Grubbuds run for like 5 more years, right?
Sure.
We run the possibility of Joe being like married. And it means that we would have started the podcast Joe Bitchless to Joe married with kids by the end of the Grubbuds.
Is a possibility.
And it's going to start with me and you, and I would have been dating Tina, and by the end of it, I'll be dating Tina.
Oh, no.
Trust me, everybody's breathing down my neck on that one. And then it'll be you, single, and then single at the end.
Come on.
No, I don't know, man.
You don't need married with 3 kids. Come on.
Yeah.
Short run.
Maybe 3 kids for sure. But, so yeah, it's kind of been a joke. Like, at one point, I was like swinging a machete to clear brush on the side of the highway, and I'm like, I fucking went to school for 4 years, man, and
why do they have you doing that? That doesn't make any sense.
Just because they're slow, and I'm on legit. And again, if any of my coworkers are watching this is no insult to them. I'm probably one of the few people in my group who could do anything close to what this job entails. To be
that's rough.
Active enough, strong enough, willing to do it.
To hack.
Yes.
Weeds.
And I'm probably the only one who's had experience doing stuff.
Yeah, because you've worked
this.
road crew, yeah.
Yeah, I've worked road crew. That was the really surreal part. I was in Belton, down like I-49.
Oh no! And you're like, I've tarred these roads.
Yes, that was like the craziest part. I was on the fucking side of the highway
again
doing road construction in Belton. I was like, bro, I did this shit in high school. I was like, I've been gone for 8 years. And I went to school, and I've worked I'm in the same fucking spot. I was like, why did I go to do anything?
That's really funny, man. It's okay, bro.
I make much more money now than 18-year-old me. So,
hey,
I make more than $12.
Hey, you never forget those motor skills, huh?
Sound it out, engineer.
Machete.
They handed me the machete. They're like, you ever use one of these? I was like, no, I haven't. And they're like, well, you just swing away from you. I'm like, okay, thanks. Yeah, I know not to cut towards me. Especially with the machete. I cannot believe
that's how. Are they just not paying their construction guys enough?
No, listen, everybody's struggling to find somebody to work right now. Mm-hmm. Everybody. I mean, it's not like that, but it's like, legitimately, everybody's hiring in our industry. And especially
everyone's hiring in my industry too.
And especially after that infrastructure bill got passed. The $1.1 trillion, the biggest infrastructure bill we've ever seen passed in the last 50 years or whatever.
Yeah.
The first bipartisan infrastructure bill.
The teams are just so much bigger now.
What?
The teams are just so much bigger.
Well, the budget got bigger. So now everybody's building. That's why the 69 Expressway is getting built. They're rebuilding like all the bridges on 69.
Yeah, they are. 69's getting a total overhaul. Yeah.
Yep. They're redoing a bridge down there in Belton. They're going to expand 49 Highway. So all that because of the infrastructure bill. So
wow. All that to say, welcome to Dahm. That's true.
Yeah, welcome in everybody. So that's a roadmap. We both contribute. We both do a lot of the planning behind the scenes, and we text each other and we talk about this every time. But we're just mentally, I think, strapped right now.
Yeah.
I'm also in the process of moving, which has not helped.
Yeah, I'll say it. Truman definitely does more of the show writing than me, for sure. And when Truman's tied down like this, sometimes it doesn't get done.
Right. So
Truman likes to have a little bit. Okay, so let's put it this way, folks. Truman is a type A person. I'm, I guess, more of a type B. Truman likes to know the roadmap, and in order for Truman to know the roadmap, historically, the best way for Truman to do that has been to write it out himself And so when Truman's, stopped up like this, sometimes we get an episode like this. But also, it really doesn't help that, once again, off season.
It's better than the lost episode of Dahm. That's true.
Oh, God.
Never forget NFT and Vincent talking, NFT horse racing and Vincent getting cooked at a party or something weird.
Yeah, that was
the lost episode of Dahm. That's true.
What do you mean? We have gone continuously for almost 3 years, Truman.
I mean, we did record that episode. We just didn't upload it. I also didn't have my internet all of yesterday, and that's really fucked me up because I didn't get to do weird news, and I had to do weird news and record the podcast and get a haircut and pick up Vincent all after work between 3:30 and 7 today. That was
nice.
That was a fucking haul.
Shout out to Spectrum.
Yeah.
Worst internet provider ever. Not as bad, I've heard, as AT&T. Back in middle school, one of my buddies would freak out about his ping.
AT&T was not bad, honestly.
I heard.
But I didn't play a lot of video games, so I don't know. Maybe.
But yeah,
dude, I'm hoping my new spot I moved to. I'm hoping. Listen, in any of the Kansas City, this doesn't dox where I'm moving to, but in any of the Kansas City area, fucking Google Chrome is available pretty much everywhere.
Yeah,
and it's available down here, and we have fucking Spectrum.
Google Fiber. Google Fiber.
Google. Yeah, what I say?
You said Chrome.
Yeah, sorry. Google Fiber internet is available everywhere in Kansas City, pretty much now.
Mm-hmm.
Most places in Kansas City. I have fucking Spectrum here because they signed some devil's deal with our fucking luxury apartments or whatever.
Right,
and so
yeah.
I have fucking Spectrum. So I'm hoping where we move to now we'll have Google Fiber.
But one thing that also we should do, Truman, when you move to your new place is you're moving closer to one of the local KC boxing gyms. Right, we should go to because they have like semi-pro and amateur boxing events.
Oh, that
are going to be near your new place. We should definitely go to some of those.
Dude.
I've been telling my dad because my dad loves combat sports. And Kansas City is getting a lot more boxing and MMA events. We just need to go to one of those. I think that'd be really fun.
Bro, the Lakers were up 15 at halftime, and it was 73-58. Mm-hmm. It is now 80-81 Nuggets. In the third quarter, the Nuggets have scored 24. And the Lakers have scored 8.
The Nuggets are so good, man.
Jamal Murray's going crazy.
Yeah, he is.
He's just
Barry's getting really pissed about it because Nuggets are playing like the best series of their lives against the Lakers.
Yeah, Jamal Murray has 20 points.
Yeah. He's really good.
Fucking and also D'Angelo Russell is fucking falling apart.
Yeah, that's been rough for the Lakers. But yeah, on today's episode of Dahm, That Show, we're just gonna be talking about stuff like that, just random stuff.
And I think it's time. I think we're also gonna talk about. So we already covered plans moving forward. I think it's always we have a roadmap. There's a roadmap of where we want to take Dahm. That's true. I always want to clarify sometimes that when we have like this, we're not. It's almost, and the reason that we're like kind of stagnated right now, I think, is because I'm looking forward to those things that I'm like.
Also, there's just
I'm looking past where we're at right now.
Well, hey, I mean, but there's still sports stories like that we can talk about that just might not necessarily fit our viewer base. But
yeah, right. And I feel bad being like disingenuous and being like, oh, let's talk Lakers Nuggets, and we're gonna talk Lakers Nuggets.
We just
now,
don't.
But
we don't really follow basketball.
But listen, I don't want to ever act like we're experts. But
no, we don't.
I hope that we're still entertaining.
We don't really watch basketball that much.
We're just fucking random.
Well, have you seen that about that one dude at the PGA Tour major?
I did see that. That was actually cool. He had a hole-in-one, and he won it. And he won $288,000.
Well, and he needed that hole-in-one to get that placement spot. Did you know that?
Yep. And
so
he got
what's his name?
It's
like
tournament.
Buck or something.
Block was his last name.
Jake Block or something. Golf dude.
But
Block.
Brooks Koepka won PGA Tour.
Michael Block,
yes. Brooks Koepka won it.
Mm-hmm.
Live Golf.
PGA Tour was not happy about it.
No, they're not. And I honestly, there's a little conspiracy theory for you guys, for all the people, because Live Golf versus PGA Golf, huge right now, right?
Right.
Brooks Koepka, famous Live golfer, just won the PGA Championship, or the PGA Championship Major.
Yeah, he like switched over from Live to PGA, right?
No, from PGA to Live. And now he just played in the PGA, but they get to still play in the majors. He won the major. And a lot of people are suddenly talking about the guy who won the amateur title. Or won what the like invite, the invitational one.
Yeah.
It's very funny. I honestly, that's my conspiracy theory, is that if Rory McIlroy won it, wouldn't be talking about Block at all. I think it's absolutely a PGA Tour push-in.
Oh, trying to get, him because, he was a last-second invite or barely made the field.
Pushing that story instead of talking about Brooks Koepka being I believe I saw this on ESPN. He's one of like 7 players to win 5 majors before he turns like 34 or something.
And also his major odds were like 30 to 1 to win this tournament that he just won.
Right. And the other players who have won that many is like Tiger,
Jack.
Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, the guys that you'd expect. And so it's just it's a little interesting that there's not much story around Brooks winning the major, and I wonder if it has to do with Live Golf.
Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a huge golf guy. The live stuff does seem fun. The playing more music, the overall golf is just more exciting to young people. So, but once again, it still is golf. But the thing is,
golf is fun to watch. The majors are.
Yeah,
but
I suppose.
You're not going to convince me to watch the Hyundai Hawaii Pro-Am Invitational in 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, no.
I'm not interested.
I'm not. I don't golf.
I love golfing. I love to go golf.
I would love to learn how to golf, but
lifetime sport.
I'd be bad. Yeah,
lifetime sport.
Yeah, you have to keep up at it.
Bowling and golf.
It's not like riding a bike. It is the opposite. You will forget. You just have to keep your muscle memory,
Yeah.
But one thing that is more exciting than that, Hunter Dozier got DFA'd. Woo!
We're all over the place.
Woo!
Yes.
I don't care. That is the
I'm happy.
third worst player in baseball statistically. There's only one left.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley.
He got demoted, and then they brought him back up, I swear.
Well, he got a couple hits the other day, so he's like barely treading water. But Hunter Dozier, the worst player on the Royals roster consistently over the last 5 years. 2016 was his last good year. Has finally been DFA'd.
That's right. Pop quiz on.
Yep.
How many wins do the Royals have?
Right now?
Yes.
15.
So close.
Is it 13?
14.
Fuck.
How many teams are below them in wins?
1.
How many wins do they have?
The A's have 13 wins. They have 12?
They have 10 wins.
And their last win was against the Royals, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy shit.
They've been, because I think they beat us to double-digit
Yeah.
wins. I think we were the last ones to have double-digit wins.
Mm-hmm.
But then we, took 3 of 4 from the White Sox.
Yeah, the Royals have also been... The funny thing about the Royals, they've been unlucky and bad at the same time. Because they've actually been really good in the hitting department, but have been historically unlucky. They have the second highest... bat velocity, ball off bat. What do you call it? Hitting velocity?
Yeah.
Exit velocity.
Exit velocity.
Yeah, so they are hitting the ball with really good contact, the second best in the league, and are getting historically numerically unlucky. They are getting 0.3 less on base percentage than expected. From their hard hit balls, the Dodgers are getting a plus 0.3. Mm-hmm. They are finding base more than statistics would suggest should happen. The Royals are finding base on those hard hit balls 30% less, which makes them the unluckiest team in the league. Yeah. But this comes at the same time where Royals pitching is really poor right now. The Royals have, a couple decent pitchers and a couple really bad pitchers. They have pitchers that have the ability to be really good, like Singer and Greinke, if they can hold it together.
Greinke doesn't have the potential. Greinke is who he is.
But he can give you 5 innings of no run baseball.
He give you 5 innings of 1 or 2 run baseball.
That's
fine.
That should be enough.
But he's not going to have quality starts. He's kind of past that.
Right.
We really just can't go that long.
It really sucks that Bubic got hurt because he looked like he was poised for a breakout year. As you guys all know, Chris Bubic was one of the up and coming pitchers.
As we all know.
And Daniel Lynch got injured too.
Dude.
The Royals are just
unlucky. Royals look bleak.
Yeah.
And to combat all that, they have a terrible farm system also.
Yep. And hopefully when they trade a couple of their players, when they trade what's his face is throwing 1 billion miles an hour.
Aroldis Chapman.
Yes. Who has 5 of the hardest thrown balls for the Royals history, by the way.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, when they trade him, hopefully we get decent picks. But yeah, I've told Truman in the group chat, and I've told others, Dayton Moore did unspeakable damage to the Royals franchise.
Yeah.
He got us the World Series,
right.
But was so poor with draft picks up until I guess Bobby Witt wasn't even his pick.
I'm unsure. I think it might have been his. Well, I guess he was moved into executive president or whatever, so
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know, it's kind of weird,
But-
but he was around when they picked him.
Only the 2013 draft class and Bobby Witt Jr. have been good picks.
He's like Bruce Weber was with recruiting, where Bruce Weber had that one class where he got Dean, Barry, and Kamau, and that saved his job for about 6 years.
Yeah. Same thing with the Royals, yeah. He got, Moose, Haas, not Locaine, because we bought him from Milwaukee.
That was a trade of other Royals' really good prospects.
Yeah.
Sean Manaea.
Ended up doing okay for us.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
And maybe Greinke? That might have been part of the Greinke trade.
I think it was part of the Greinke trade. But, historically bad. We've had, 5 first overall picks.
I don't think that's true.
Well,
We have not had that many first overall picks.
I guess we haven't been the worst team in baseball.
No.
Baltimore
Also-
figured out what to do. Baltimore was the worst team in baseball. Now they're really good.
Also, it really fucking sucks that the time that the Royals the bottom finally really, really drops out, they started the draft lottery. So the
Yeah.
Royals should have had the 4th pick in the draft this year, and they're gonna have the 7th or 8th pick in the draft because they just lost the lottery. It's a fucking course.
That's why I don't like I don't like the lottery system at all. I don't get it.
Yeah, we
It's
should
suppo-
have the
it's
2nd
supposed
pick
to-
in the draft next year,
it's
and we're
supposed to-
gonna end up with the 5th.
It's supposed to prevent tanking, right? Is the whole point of it?
Guess, yeah.
I guess I guess they didn't like what they saw with Baltimore, well, and Atlanta,
Yeah.
because Atlanta and Baltimore both tanked, got first overall picks, cashed in on them, and are now good. But
I don't know. Man.
I don't know. Well, obviously baseball needs a salary cap because that's why we've seen so much parity in the NHL and NFL. It's because they have salary caps,
Sure.
and salary caps do what they're supposed to do
Yes.
and make it so there's no dynasties. Well, almost no dynasties.
True.
It makes it much more difficult to have a dynasty because you've got to be perfect on your drafting and your trades.
Sorry, Lakers are down 5 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
They're gonna get swept, man. It's over.
Fucking choked.
Denver's so good.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah, they needed a good coach to put all their pieces together.
LeBron's gonna score 50 points and get swept.
How much does he have right now?
He has 37.
Holy shit.
He had 31 in the first half, but 6 and a quarter, still pretty good for NBA standards, honestly. Fucking a 24-point game is solid.
That's hilarious, man. I was telling my parents that I don't really care about LeBron that much. I just love having the LeBron versus Jordan argument. I think it's really fun.
I guess, and I think that comes to. Let's talk about that.
Sure.
Do you think that people are going to clown LeBron? I mean,
course.
People are going to really fucking freak out about this.
Of course.
But it's crazy that he was an 8 seed and he's gonna, get swept by the 1 seed in the Western Conference Finals, and people are gonna fucking clown him.
Yeah. Year 20, by the way.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. This is year 20 for LeBron.
It just it's just the people that
He's gonna score 50 in an elimination game and lose.
hey, you never know. They could pull it together.
They could, and just to get eliminated in Game 5 when he scores 40.
It's funny. And, it's just one of those things. It's how sports works. That's why we say Tom Brady's the luckiest player of all time, because he is the luckiest player of all time. No one said Tom Brady wasn't good,
Yes.
but he got incredibly lucky.
Yes. Mahomes wins another one here. He's basically on path.
Yeah.
If Mahomes wins one next year,
Well,
Dude.
now I'm just glad that I didn't press the button because Truman, you've played the press the button
Right.
game. The press the button.
did we talk
game,
about locking in 2 for Mahomes?
Yes.
Is that was it?
the button
2
press
during the contract.
Well, yes, the button press was after he won in 2019, going into 2020. The press the button game was you press this button right now, and Mahomes has Peyton Manning's career. Do you
Right.
press the button? And us Chiefs fans were like, no way, no way. But I was like, because before 2019
Hey,
was
what-
typical Kansas City.
What does NFL stand for, Owen?
Not for long.
Not for long, baby.
That's the thing.
I'm not going to clown you too hard. I think people overrate. Listen, everybody wants to be Tom Brady. Everybody wants to have Tom Brady's career. Everybody wants to win enough championships to put rings on the other hand.
Yeah,
But
it's hard.
not, again, only one person ever done that, especially in the NFL.
Yeah.
Hell, Tom Brady has more Super Bowl rings than any other franchise.
Yeah, he has more than a franchise, yeah. Any franchise, yeah.
Any franchise, right?
And
I think the top franchises all have 6.
And that ties into to what we're talking about with LeBron. It's even exponentially harder with the NBA now because it's so much more competitive than it was.
It is so much
Back
more
in 2005, if you had 3 of the best players in the league, you just win.
Oh yeah, the big 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you win. I mean, look at the early thousands Celtics
Right.
and early thousands Lakers.
Yeah.
The Lakers were able to win 3 with just 2 of the best guys in the league.
Paul Gasol was around, wasn't he? He was
Right, but
Yeah,
you're not
right.
putting him as high as Shaq and Kobe.
I know. That's fair.
You know, it's even harder in today's league when you have guys like Josh Giddey coming out of nowhere for OKC and playing extremely well, and you have guys like Jamal Murray that are his second really good year are now very important part of a really good Denver team.
Oh, here's a weird thing that's coming back now. I had a friend in college. I was a Mizzou fan going into college, and I was big on Michael Porter Jr. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
And then Michael Porter Jr. got hurt,
Yeah,
and then there was the draft that year. He was getting drafted in the same class as Luka Doncic. Doncic.
yeah, Doncic.
Man, that's really upsetting because like 1/3 of the viewers or the listeners of Dahm That's True are Mavericks fans. Shout out Dylan and Michael. Hey, shout out our Patreon members over at patreon.com/opendisaster. Dylan, Mailbox Kansas City, Skylar, Joe, and Aaron. Big shout out over there. But I remember we were having an argument about, I was like, I would rather, like, Luka went number 2, I think. And I was like, I would rather take Michael Porter Jr. And he was like, you're a fucking moron. Like, Michael Porter Jr. is going to be bad. And I was like, he's like, he can't stay healthy. And I was like, whatever. I was like, Michael Porter Jr. is going to have a better career. And now we're looking at it. And honestly, kind of half a dozen one way, 6 the other. Or 6 one way, half a dozen the other. I think Luka is still better right now. But I think Michael Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. isn't
probably going to win a ring before Luka.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. isn't going to be a waste of a draft pick.
No.
But I mean, he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna be as good as Luka, but it's not. He's not trash, and he's not good. He is a great player. Mm-hmm. He's just not a generational talent like Luka is.
Luka is pretty good.
You wouldn't build a franchise around Michael Porter Jr.,
Yes.
but you would trade for him and have him be your Ben Zobrist kind of trade.
He's good enough that I don't feel bad about that take nowadays.
No,
Like I feel confident enough to tell you guys about it. Like I'm not hiding from that take.
No.
I feel fine about it.
No, but yeah. You're not going to build your franchise around Michael Porter Jr.
Right.
But he's that important 4th, 5th, 6th guy on your team.
He's a starter. He's a starter on a championship team.
Yeah. It was really funny the other day. Speaking of Michael Porter Jr., you know how he historically doesn't pass the ball at all.
Yes, I saw that on TikTok.
But then in Game 3, he had 6 assists for the first time in his whole career against the Lakers.
2 assists the whole year, and some dude fucking clowned him on TikTok for it. It was like, this is where possessions come to die.
Yeah, right. But then of course, and this is what Barry was saying, Sports Talk Barry,
Yes.
You're saying, this fucker doesn't pass the ball his whole fucking career. Playing against LeBron in an important game, 6 assists.
It's true.
Yeah, but LeBron's probably going to lose this game, probably get knocked out. But I would never count him out. It is LeBron we're talking about here.
Anything could happen. They're only down 5 in the 4th quarter. They're at home. You're
And
also in an elimination game. The Nuggets also just had the quarter of their lives. There's no reason that they have to keep on having.
And it is the
quarter.
NBA.
Yeah.
And the more I watch the NBA, the more I kind of want to watch it more.
Yeah.
And the more I realize that people saying that college basketball is trash, after you watch the NBA, I'm like watching the NBA, because in college, when someone gets a wide open 3, you're like, everyone's like, oh, because it could be big.
Right.
But in the NBA, if someone gets a wide open 3, it's going in.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, okay. Everyone's like, oh, that's 3.
Yeah, that shot is going in.
Yeah.
In college, if your team shoots 40% from 3, that's really good.
Yeah.
In the NBA, if your team shoots 40% from 3, people are like,
There's a couple plays made in every game of NBA basketball that would be highlight reels for the whole week in college.
right.
And it's just a nothing play.
If KC had a team, I'd watch more NBA. But when I'm in the middle of a teams that have historically been bad, I can't jump on Denver now. It's too late. They've been too good.
All right, well, last chance here. Here's a quick question. One last quick one, and then I think I've got a good top 5 for you. Would you rather have an NBA or an NHL team?
NHL, of course.
Yes. I don't think the NBA is as enticing in Kansas City. I think college basketball is just so huge here that I don't think
the thing is, Truman, is that salary cap.
Yeah. Right?
NBA has a luxury tax.
Yeah.
But teams just pay that.
It's true.
Because, your owners are multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
The sports that have the most parity are the teams with a true salary cap. NHL, NFL.
Yep.
And NHL, because it's hockey and it's somewhat less of a popular sport, has even more parity because more of the world plays hockey than plays football. And so you can find these kids from lower league Swedish teams and draft them.
It's true.
And revolutionize your franchise. I mean, look at kids like Ilya Sorokin,
Yeah.
starting goalie for the Islanders.
Russia.
Really good.
Random Russia guy.
19-year-old, signed him out of Russia.
Yep.
Played in the minors 1 year. Starting hockey. Starting in hockey games.
Vizin,
21.
Vizinha finalist.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know the name of the trophy.
Why can I not think of how to say it?
I don't know the name of the
It's
trophy.
like Vizinha.
For the best goalie,
The Hurricanes about to get swept by the fucking
Panthers.
Panthers. They're about to go down 3-0 to the Panthers.
Hey, go Ice Cats, baby.
Go Ice Cats.
We would love to see it. Honestly, I would.
I would love to see it.
I wouldn't be upset at a Miami victory here. They don't have any NHLs, do they?
What?
They don't have any Stanley Cups, do they?
No.
Oh, this would be a first-time Stanley Cup? See, this is what I'm talking about. NHL parity. This is why I wouldn't be upset with Kansas City getting a team, no matter which one it was.
Tristan Thompson blocked Michael Porter Jr. right after I said all those nice things about him.
That's funny. Score?
Tied. 94-94.
Oh, hey, there you go. Anything could happen.
5-0. 5-0 in the fourth quarter already.
There you go. But
It's over.
I'll tell you, Truman,
It's over.
I've got a question for you. Would you rather get the Coyotes right now and have become the Kansas City Coyotes, or wait 7 years and KC gets its own franchise?
The expansion draft is a fast way to win in the NHL.
I worry that the expansion list, I think they'll have to add 4 teams, and I think the expansion draft would have to happen differently, and I think it would take longer with that plan. And I also worry about where Kansas City be on that list.
Yeah, you think
Because
San
if you're the
Antonio's getting-
fourth expansion draft, you're going to struggle. No, I think Atlanta is on that list. I think Houston is on that list. And I think Quebec City could be on that list.
San Antonio probably as well.
No, I don't think
San
so.
Antonio's like the 5th biggest city in the United States.
Doesn't matter. There's just not a good sports city.
I mean,
The Spurs.
Historically really good.
The Brahmas. They got XFL now. They're good.
The Brahmas?
Yeah.
That's what they're called?
San Antonio Brahmas.
How many minutes of XFL have you watched this spring / early summer?
I mean, I went to a whole XFL game.
How is that?
It was actually not bad. It's fine.
Besides that, how many XFL minutes have you watched? On TV. On TV.
Probably 2 hours.
0 minutes.
2 or 3 hours.
I have watched 0 minutes of XFL ball.
I was in an XFL fantasy league.
I've seen more WNBA highlights than XFL highlights.
Dude, listen.
Twitter's pumping.
I watched some WNBA the other night.
Yeah.
We were at Parlor. We
Yeah.
were like brewery hopping. We ended up at Parlor. I watched some WNBA. She was kind of
Were
gas.
you entertained?
She was kind of gas. It was honestly, it was good paced basketball. It was fun to watch. And it's very similar to
College ball.
it's very similar to the differences in college ball, where college women's maybe a little harder to watch, but WNBA, they're so good. All the players are so good, and it's the same. You expect all those shots to go in, and they're expect them to drive and kick, and yeah, they're not dunking, but they don't dunk a ton in the NBA excitingly. How much does dunking add in the NBA in an NBA game?
Yeah, not every dunk is a highlight poster dunk.
Yeah, half the time it's just like, oh, everybody get out of the lane, and the guy just slams one down. And you're like, okay, that didn't add anything.
Right.
And so people are like, well, they can't even dunk. Yeah, who gives a shit, man? It was just really well paced.
Besides, we see a lot of exciting layups in the NBA anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, cool.
Listen, listen.
You're not gonna pick up a WNBA team before you pick up an NBA team. Stop
Listen,
it. Stop it.
LeBron's still in the league. I got an NBA team. Whatever LeBron plays for, wherever Bronny James is going, that's what I'm cheering for.
Oh, by the way, you know that LeBron's staying in the league until the Lakers can get Bronny.
Yeah, he's going to USC. 2 years from now? He's not. I don't think he's class of 2023. I think he's class of 2024.
He's so young, man.
Yeah, but
One and
LeBron's-
done. One and
Dude,
done
LeBron
at USC.
might stick around. Oh, he's one and done for sure.
I
Anybody who's
heard he
anybody's
wasn't that good though.
He's moved his way up in the class. He's a top 20 prospect now.
Oh, okay.
He might even stick around till the other one comes up too.
No, he's 38 right now.
He's fucking balling. He's gonna score 50, Owen. What does it matter how old LeBron is? He's taken care of his body in an extreme fashion.
He went to the Ichiro Suzuki.
Tom Brady played till he's 43.
He went to the Ichiro Suzuki and Tom Brady school of having a workout shipping container.
I think LeBron James could absolutely play till he's 45.
You did know that, right?
Yeah.
Ichiro had a shipping container with his workout equipment, and he would go to the shipping docks and work out. He had
What
a
a
fucking
treasure.
container. And then, of course, Tom Brady had his super regimented diet and workout plan.
Which LeBron does.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh, the same one?
No, but very similar ones, I'm sure.
Well, listen, when you can
Listen,
afford to hire a chef,
you know they're
like that,
running in the off season with those tubes on their face on the treadmill.
Oh, of course,
or
like the
whatever.
oxygen, whatever.
With like a million doctors watching them with clipboards. You know that. You've
course.
you've seen the videos.
I mean, physical specimen, of course.
Okay, on top 5 real quick. Top 5 Kansas City NHL team names.
Okay.
All right. I've got, listen, I think there's some good answers here.
Oh, by the way, Truman, I started one of these things. You know the list is like the list that people have when they see a hot take and they make it's like some people we've seen once like things to call white people, and they have the giant list of it. I started things of things men can't do. Like whenever I see a TikTok, it's like I hate when I saw one the other day. I hate when a man uses a blinker.
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, so I added that one. And then I saw one the other day. It's like, I hate when I don't like it when my man cries. So I put express emotion down on there. But I'm gonna have one of those lists. I think it'll be really funny.
Oh, okay, all right.
Things men are not allowed to do. Have a job, not work enough. Blah 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 blah.
All right. Ready? I got my top 5 ready.
Damn, go ahead.
All right, number 5, the Scouts. Little throwback, Kansas City Scouts. You've seen the jerseys.
Yeah, whatever.
They're kind of fun. Number 4, the Kids. The Kansas City
What?
Kids.
The Kansas City Kids?
The Kansas City Kids. Or maybe that's what we call the fans. Listen, it's a work in progress. Number 3, the Ribs.
What?
The Kansas City Ribs. That's a great hockey name. Number 2, you're going to love this one. The Strips. The Kansas City Strips.
KC Strips.
KC Strips.
Dude, you came up with this way faster than I ever did.
And number 1 NHL team name for when a team moves to Kansas City. Number 1 is the Coyotes, because that's who's moving to Kansas City. That's my top 5. All right, Owen. Top 5 is Scouts, Kids, Ribs, Strips, Coyotes. There you go. Number 5. That's top 5 names. Pretty solid.
I
Ready?
No, I'm not ready. I have to think. You thought of yours in 5 seconds. I don't know how you did that.
Listen. It's called creativity. Listen. We're laid back now. I'm going to lay back
I don't
more.
know.
We need to get mic stands so we can actually relax on the podcast instead of all having to hunch over down into the mics.
Yeah, it will be nice. What do you call it? Oh, that's what it's called. Never mind. Hold on. Keep talking, Truman. Tell them about stuff.
I'm listening to you struggle. I think it's fun to listen to you struggle.
I don't think it is.
I think everybody should take the moment here to listen to Owen struggle to think of 5 team names that is an alliteration or kind of fun to go with Kansas City.
Oh, duh.
Like the Ribs or the Strips or even the Kids
No, not the Kids.
or the Scouts
Uh,
or they could be the Chiefs, just like the Saskatchewan Chiefs.
yes.
They could be the Snowballs. No, my cat. They could be the Kansas City Snowballs.
All right.
The Kansas City.
Here is the comprehensive.
Oh, the
list.
Kansas City Fountains would be a good one.
No, it wouldn't.
Our mascot, Founty.
Founty. Okay.
You're welcome.
Here's a real good list.
You're welcome. Credit me whenever you guys name it the Kansas City Fountains.
Honorable mention real quick to the Kansas City Czars. Like TZAR.
Yes, I understand. No,
Yeah,
man,
gotta stay in the regalty theme.
Oh, yes, I know all the
Because we had the Kings, you know. Yeah, I got to think about
fair,
it.
yeah.
Anyway,
The
number
Kings are
5, the
gone
Kansas
now.
City Barbecue. With our mascot, Barbie. The Pit Master. At number 5, the Kansas City Barbecue. Number 4, the Kansas City Barons. Solid name. Gotta stay in the royal
I
theme.
hate the royal theme.
Gotta stay with it.
Gotta stay with the
Chiefs.
Gotta stay with the royalty theme. Number 5, barbecue.
Hey, quiet. Number 3, the Monarchs. Come on. It's free. It's free.
No, there's
It's
already
free
so
real
many
estate.
things named the Monarchs.
Oh, yeah, the minor league, independent league affiliate of Kansas City.
Yep, too many. All right, moving forward.
Number 2, the Coyotes. That's what it's really going to be.
Ayo,
That's what it's really gonna be.
We've been saying it.
Honestly, though, I would love it.
I would become listen, Dahm, that's true, would become the biggest Kansas City Coyotes. We'd be the number 1 Kansas City Coyotes podcast in America.
And the Coyotes' colors are awesome. Their jerseys are sick.
They're sick. Although a lot of it has to do with kind of Native American culture around Arizona, so we kind of lose a lot of that.
No, the Lakers are still the Lakers.
Yeah, but some
The
of
Jazz
those
is
like,
still the Jazz.
but some of those like influences that they have are like because of the Native American influences.
Oh, well, yoink. Thanks. And anyway, the number 1, the Pharaohs.
What?
The Pharaohs. You know?
Why'd you say that like it was such a mic drop moment?
Because it
Why'd you
is.
say that you're like, well,
Slam
of
dunk.
course.
Pharaohs.
Everybody knows
Boom.
the Pharaohs.
That'd be sick.
Interesting. Okay.
All other options. Moguls. Princes. Tycoons. Magnates.
Magnates.
The VIPs. The honchos.
You're just looking up You're just looking up royalty.
The Kansas City demigods.
Okay, all right. Now we're all right. I'm back in. All right, sorry.
The Kansas City kahunas.
Not too much people. Sorry.
The Kansas City kahunas?
Okay. All right.
That's more of Hawaiian culture, but...
Yeah. Well, let's just keep it appropriate.
KC Lions. Keep it easy. Lions is a nice one.
It's fine.
Get like a nice one. The Kansas City Poobahs.
At one point, I wrote down cats with a K. I thought that'd be kind
The
of
KC Cats. No, not bad. The Kansas City Deities.
Okay. Hey, with that being said, hey, we really do appreciate everybody for sticking around.
Oh wait, no, I got my new number 1. The Kansas City Big Cheese. They would be our jerseys would be a disgusting highlighter yellow.
It's just like with
Cheese.
black spots all over.
It would be a
That'd
cheese color.
That'd be good.
And we would give out free cheese machines.
Cheese machine.
Cheese machine.
Cheese machine. Where's the cheese? Cheese machine.
Yeah.
All right.
The Kansas City Big. I for one welcome to Kansas City. The Kansas City Big Cheese.
That's fair. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody for being here. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Patreon. Patreon.com/Open Disaster. Again, Skylar, Mailbox, Dylan, Aaron, Joe. We appreciate you all over there. Patreon.com/Open Disaster. You want to get your name read. We'll read it. Trust me. I think that's it. Hey, we really appreciate you guys. Honestly, guys, the YouTube video viewership's been going up. I really do appreciate that. It's really nice to see. We've grown in subscribers. We're posting stuff that we normally post over there on TikTok. We're posting that on YouTube. So it's all going up. So, hey, really good stuff happening all around. That's all I got for you guys. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate you for hanging out. We'll see you guys next week. We have I think we're going to really put in some good work. I'm going to find the time. We're going to put in a good episode. And then after that, we're going to keep it rolling. Trust me, we just need a little bit of a break of a week. So, there you go. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Let me get this music rolling. Hold on. Ooh. What the? Where's the? See you guys.